This is a showdown we circle on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded, but sort of trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Young. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Gonna run it. It's Bradley.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
If you're the punting team, you got to be asking yourself right now, if this is enough of an example of why you should be punting the ball away from him. They're very fortunate they even made the tackle here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Razorbacks line it up with 1st and goal. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Well, fans of the Razorbacks and the LSU Tigers know that they battle for the Golden Boot. If the rest of you are confused, check a map. Arkansas stacked on top of Louisiana. It sort of looks like a boot, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, to put it simply, that's exactly what it is. In '96, the boot trophy was commissioned from 24-karat gold. It's over 4 feet tall and 200 pounds in weight. And a fun fact, it's the heaviest crew trophy in college football.
The shotgun running play call. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the grab. It's a battle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. LSU and Arkansas, of course, is a border rivalry. It goes back to 1901, but it wasn't played very often until they came together in the SEC in 1992. Only once had they played in the previous 4 decades.
Yeah, Chris, when they got together in 1992, the Razorbacks hadn't beaten LSU, check this one out, since 1929. And after getting revenge in 1992, the series quickly became one of the most entertaining and hotly contested rivalries in the SEC.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So it's Arkansas in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some or two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. The sure hands. It's Young. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking to scramble. It's a fumble behind the line. All scooped up by the defense. They get him back for a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. But the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a handoff. It's S the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. What a catch! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, it's Young. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
second down play coming up for this offense. Now they're running on the toss. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now operating in empty. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defensive coordinator's got to be pleased. That's a third down sack. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Razorbacks will have first and 10 here. They're going to run it. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
You set it down for the offense. First and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Ferguson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Turns it loose downfield. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks into open space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been aggressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down. Buying time. Moving to his left. And he slings it deep out to the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To the air, it's Lewis. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. The short hands. It's Watkins. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. a short completion at the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4 down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A crucial pick 6.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff heading left. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. That's caught. It's Watkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. And it's intercepted. He's sticked in front of that bullet.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
And there's the handoff. The Razorbacks looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down coming up after that running play. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
With the catch, it's Bell.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Finds his man. It's Young. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They are pouring it on now.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 bursts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st down, it's play action. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of a catch, a big gainer. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Finds an open target on the left side. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.